Good, man. How are you?
Good.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Howdy.
Hello.
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't want to disconnect this EPU outside of this 60. It's like
What's up?
the cart, like the EPU cart. It's connected to the outside of the 60.
You should just be able to turn it, like, on your external power switch. If you turn it off, it should make it go away.
Yeah, it's weird. I did, it's still there.
I don't know, man. I'm really bummed about this fucking update.
Yeah,
I haven't even, dude. I haven't even made it off the ground, and I was so upset about it.
update.
I haven't flown. I actually haven't gone airborne yet.
Yeah, I only bought it like
Because-
2 days ago.
Because look at this. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. I'll share my screen. This is what I recorded earlier today. Right. So I caught an issue with the starter, right? As I said in their Discord. When I try to show, like, the issue, right? And I think they totally ignore what it is. I start to start, and all of a sudden my cockpit started having a seizure. And then it just shuts off the entire fucking thing. My battery is on, my APU should still be on, my cockpit's having a seizure. Alright, whatever. The issue I was trying to state, right? And this is just me because I work on these fucking things in real life, and it just triggers me a little bit. Because I don't understand the logic of the change of the fuel pumps being closed, because that's just not how it fucking works. But when you press the starter, the NGs should go up. NGs are your gas turbine, right?
Yep.
And that's just your turbine shaft and the compressor turning. It's not the power turbine, which is at the rear end of the engine, that actually turns the blades and stuff like that, because you need hot gas to spin that.
You're talking about that, like TGT, right?
Yeah, so TGT is, yeah, it's your turbine gas temp, right?
Yeah. Oh crap.
So
I have to go Elizabeth City for some fun flying, dude.
yeah, that's where I went to A school at. I love it, U-City. I would love to go to the air station there. So the engine's spinning, right? And it immediately just shuts off. It turns off. And I was saying, hey, that should not be a thing, because your starter should not drop out because you don't have fuel into the engine. That's not how it works. The starter does not run on fuel. It runs on bleed air from the APU.
Right.
So with the PCLs off, you can press the starter, and the starter should be running. It should just be spinning that, because this is what you want to happen. And I'm just being a realist. I understand this is a fucking video game, but hear me out. In real life. In real life, right? You want your turbine to be spinning, because if you don't have that spinning and you just induce fuel into the engine and it combusts, where is that fuel going? Where is that hot gas going?
Straight out of the back.
It doesn't go anywhere because you don't have any bleed air going through the engine. It's just going to stay in the engine, and you're just going to torch your engine. That's why you need that starter to engage. Because not only you need that bleed air to go through and run your turbine, right? But let's say you're in a hot area, right? Let's say fucking Africa, and it's fucking hot, right? Your TGTs are automatically going to be above 80 because the airframe's hot. To bring the TGTs down, you run the starter, and that starter runs cool air into the engine, which helps bring your TGTs down to 80, which says in their fucking checklist, to start the engine, because you don't want to start the engine with the TGTs being above 80, because you could potentially torch your engine to a hot start. So I don't know, like if I can't run my starter, it gets above 10 NG, then what's the whole point of starting the engine?
Yeah, like you're looking on the H145, it's vent. Right.
Yeah.
So on the H145, you just push and hold vent, and it just spits the starter and the motor out.
And before this update, it was awesome to mimic, dude. It was awesome. I loved it. It was the only 60 in a flight sim that I was able to mimic a true startup like that. I have external videos of this and related. I gotta find it real quick, but if I could roll back the update, I'm going to, if I can, and record a startup, and I could compare it to a real life startup. It was fine. It was perfect. And it actually helps me maintain good practices for when I start the engines in real life, when I do my engine runs, when we wash the engines and shit. But when I brought this issue up, the motherfucker just says, though this may be accurate, not maybe, I know it's accurate, the procedure in in real life, it's not how it's designed in the Microsoft Flight Sim. The PCS must be in idle position with the starter engaged for engines to increase. In the off position, the fuel pumps are closed, NG only increases past 10 on successful ignition, which is possible with fuel flowing. That is absolutely fucking false. That's not how a 60 works. That's not how any helicopter works. Unless you're flying a fucking Dolphin that doesn't have an APU or whatnot. But even then, like...
Yeah, and what sucks is, like you said, it wasn't like this before the update. Like
No, it wasn't.
I know, I ran my NGs up to 15 or 20 on every start.
And that's perfectly normal because the Army usually waits till 30. Or 25 or 30. The reason why I know that is because there's videos on that shit. And I was like, wow, they were running their starter pretty long before they advanced the idle. I don't know, man. You know, here's the reason why I'm upset a little bit too.